What if I told you that the voice in your head is lying to you? Not sometimes, not occasionally, but every single day. And the scariest part is that you trust it without questioning. You assume it's honest, logical, and on your side. Stay with me for the next few minutes, because once you understand how this works, you won't experience your thoughts the same way again. We grow up believing that our brain shows us reality exactly as it is, that our thoughts are facts, and that our memories are reliable. It feels obvious. After all, if you can't trust your own mind, what can you trust? But neuroscience tells a very different story. Your brain is not a truth machine. It's a survival machine. And to keep you safe, comfortable, and functional, it constantly bends reality in subtle ways you rarely notice. The first lie your brain tells you is that you see the world exactly the way it is. In reality, you don't. Your brain is constantly predicting what's about to happen, filling gaps in missing information, and filtering out most of what's around you. Right now, you're ignoring sounds, colors, sensations, and details simply because your brain decided they're not important. That's why optical illusions work so well, and why two people can witness the same moment and walk away with completely different memories. You're not seeing reality itself. You're seeing your brain's best guess of reality. The second lie is even more dangerous. The belief that your thoughts are facts. That voice in your head comments on everything you do. It says things like, "I'm not good enough. I always mess things up," or "they probably don't like me." And because these thoughts feel personal and familiar, you believe them. But thoughts are not truth. They're stories your brain creates based on fear, past experiences, and repetition. Many of these stories were formed years ago in situations that no longer exist, yet they still shape how you see yourself today. Over time, these thoughts quietly influence your decisions. They affect what you try, what you avoid, and how much space you allow yourself to take up in the world. You don't even notice it happening. It feels like logic, but most of the time, it's just habit. The third lie might surprise you the most. The belief that your memory is accurate. It's not. Every time you remember something, your brain rewrites it. Memories are reconstructed, not replayed like a video. Each recall slightly changes the original memory, blending facts with emotion, assumptions, and later information. That's why people can vividly remember events that never happened and feel completely certain about them. It's also why eyewitness testimony is often unreliable. Your brain edits the past to make the present feel consistent and meaningful. So why does your brain lie like this? Because it didn't evolve to tell the truth. It evolved to keep you alive. Certainty feels safer than doubt. Familiar pain feels safer than unknown change. Your brain would rather give you a comforting lie than expose you to uncertainty, even if that uncertainty could lead to growth. And these lies don't stay trapped inside your head. They quietly control your life. They keep you stuck in routines you've outgrown. They make fear feel logical and hesitation feel responsible. They turn potential into delay. How many opportunities did you avoid because your brain convinced you they were too risky? How many chances did you miss because your mind told you to wait, to be safe, to stay where you are? Here's what most people never realize. You don't need to silence your brain. You don't need to get rid of thoughts or force positivity. You just need to stop obeying your thoughts automatically. When a thought appears, instead of reacting to it, observe it. Ask yourself whether it's a fact or just a story your brain is telling. That small pause creates distance, and that distance creates freedom. With practice, you start to notice something interesting. The thoughts don't stop, but their power fades. You realize that you're not your thoughts. You're the one listening to them. And once you see that, you gain a choice most people never know they have. Your brain will keep talking. That's what it does. It will warn you, doubt you, and sometimes lie to you. But you don't have to believe everything it says. If this video made you question your own thoughts, give it a like. Subscribe if you want to understand your mind instead of being controlled by it. And comment below, what's one thought you no longer trust?